Alright, so now we're going to be unboxing the Rockford Fosgate source unit dash kit for RZR. Guess I need a knife to do this. And what this is this is made by Rockford Fosgate specifically for their PMX2, and I believe it also fits the new PMX3 source unit receiver stereo for the RZR. It's made by Rockford Fosgate. It is separate from this. I believe this was $79 just for this faceplate, which is pricey, yes, but it looks a lot better in my eyes than throwing in just a piece of sheet metal in your dash with some screws. Some people do a nice job, and I'm sure I could as well if I really wanted to, but this has the same texture and plastic as the factory dash. It'll look as if the unit was made that way, so in my eyes it's the way to go. So let's do an unboxing and see how this thing looks. So this is how it comes. This is all the packaging. There's a picture of the faceplate on the front. It tells you what it's for. It says easy installation, no drilling required, mounts to the factory storage pocket, designed for PMX series compact source units. Now a little heads up, I have a Polaris RZR 900 Trail. If you have the 900 Trail or the 900S, you do have the storage pocket right below the speedo in the dash. You have the hole, but unless you have the door that opens and closes, the door where you put your little cell phone, this will not fit that pocket. This fits the one only with the door. Mine doesn't have the door, so I had to go out and buy the specific pocket from Polaris. It was only $17. It was pretty inexpensive considering it's Polaris, and usually everything's about $100. So I looked up the part number on the website. When I do the installation video later, I'll find out the part number for everybody, and I'll either mention it or I'll list it on my YouTube channel. But you have to make sure you have that pocket. It will not fit the pocket for the 900 Trail or the 900S. It has to be specific to an XP model pocket, and they're, like I said, 17 bucks, not a big deal. There's how it mounts, and there's the reason it won't fit. The factory pocket that I have does not have these little hinge points at the bottom or the latch point at the top. It's just an open pocket. It's the same here, it just does not have those, so it won't fit. So anyways, it comes with a rocker switch knockout, so you can put rocker switches in there. I'm gonna mount one just to disable the power to the stereo. You might ask why you'd want to do that. The only reason I can think of is A, that the switch is like $8, it's not a big deal. And B, if for some reason you're ever out on the trail, your battery is all but dead, I want to be able to make sure that I can get home by shutting this off and saving every little battery power I have. And for an $8 switch, it's a nice switch that says stereo. You just go click, you've killed the power to the stereo and the amp, and utilize your battery power strictly for getting you home if that need ever arises for some reason. So it shows you here just quickly how it mounts. Let's open this up and take a boot. I'd say it's a pretty big book for such a small thing. Oh, it's pretty specific on how to mount it. It shows you how to mount the switches, the cutouts, and everything. I'm impressed. That's quite thorough, actually. All the instructions. Very impressed. Rockford Fosgate always has a good quality unit. I've never been disappointed with them so far over the years. And there's the plate itself. So in your factory pocket, this would take the place of the clear door that opens and closes. There's where the hinges would mount on your door. So it comes with new hinge bolts. Now, once again, I should say, I guess, once this is installed, this doesn't open and close anymore. Once it's installed, you have lost access to your pocket in there. All the guts from the radio and everything here are going to be in your pocket, okay? There's kind of how that's gonna fit. So all this stuff is inside the pocket, safe and sound. You've lost access to that pocket. Now it also comes with, I don't know why this is here. It's a little 2-wire, obviously black and red, so positive and negative. I'll have to look up and see what that's for. There's nothing electrical on this. I really don't know what that's for. I'm embarrassed to say that. Oh well, I'll figure it out and hopefully post it on here when I get back. There's the cutouts for the factory switches, or factory style switches, sorry. People use various methods to cut those out. Some use, like they drill the 4 corners and they just score it, or they use a Dremel tool. Some use a hot soldering iron. I've heard of a hot knife. I've heard of just scoring it with an X-Acto knife such as this. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. Either way, you don't want to mess this up too bad. You want to make sure that the switch will actually cover it. So I will do a video when that time comes. Anyways, I'm sorry that was so long-winded for such a simple thing, but there's the faceplate.